Hello everyone! It's a bit late to be reviewing this, but recently I got the Anbernic 35XX SP, and in today's video we're gonna take a quick look at it. I'm interested to see if there's any improvements over the 35XX Plus, and how close it looks to the original Game Boy Advance SP. The unboxing experience is the same as the past Anbernic devices. In the box you'll find the console, a screen protector, a USB cable, and a tiny manual. Visually, the 35XX SP looks very close to the original Game Boy Advance SP. I don't have the system, but you can see other reviews making comparisons. And the screen protector fits just perfectly, even though this console has a clamshell design. Scratching or breaking the screen is the last thing you'll worry about with this handheld. The hinge here feels different from the Game Boy Advance SP. For starters, it has only one level. You can go past this level, but the hinge will always try to come back to the first position. And there's a magnet on the shell that will help to keep the screen closed. The magnet is pretty strong and will keep the screen closed even when turned upside down. Here I have the DSi hinge, which is very similar to the GBA SP, and you can see how it clicks in different levels. The 3DS also has a similar hinge. And notice that the screen is a bit wobbly in each level. The 35XX screen is not wobbly at all. Comparing the sizes, the Plus is bigger than the SP when opened, and smaller when closed. And the screen has the exact same size for both devices. And both devices has the same firmware with the same functionalities. One thing that was improved is that now all games will launch at the correct aspect ratio and with the correct filters for the best image quality. And if you don't like the borders, you can still stretch the screen and still have a great picture quality. Game Boy Advance games won't run in an integer scale resolution, meaning you'll have slightly distorted pixels like here. You can fix that with these settings, but it will make the image a little bit blurrier. and performance in games is great, running games up to the Dreamcast.
A solid beginning may lead to a perfect ending. Go for it. Hey now, watch your step. Don't fall off, because it's a long way down from here. Let the battle begin. Go!
Also, the 35XX SP fixes a small issue that happened with the 35XX Plus. If you notice here, the image stutters a bit on the Plus. This has been greatly reduced on the SP. Another advantage is that when you close the system, it goes into sleep mode. And the system still retains the quick shutdown mode, which means if you tap the power button, the system will save the game and shut down completely. This won't consume any battery life, and when you come back, it will start right where you left off. When connected to an external monitor, the screen aspect ratio is now fixed. But on a closer look, you'll see that the pixels are still uneven, and this breaks the shader effect. So you'll still have to manually fix it by removing the overlay and changing these settings. You can also remove the video shaders, but still it won't be an integer scale. And as the Plus, Bluetooth is still present, and you can use a Bluetooth controller to play on the couch or with a friend. Now the buttons on this device are a bit harder and a bit louder than the original Nintendo handhelds. For the teardown, removing 5 screws gives you full access to the system internals. The battery has 3300 mAh of capacity. The main chips are right under the battery, which will definitely affect its durability. But at least replacing the battery is super easy. And here we can see the switches for the shutter buttons and the side buttons. On the other side of the board, we have identical membranes for the D-pad and face buttons. And under the membranes, we have dome switches. And here we can see the magnet that keeps the screen closed, along with the speaker and probably a sensor for the sleep mode. And for my final thoughts, whether you get the 35XX SP or Plus is just a matter of preference. The Plus has a few advantages over the other models. The clamshell design makes it more portable, and also allows it to have both the sleep mode and the quick shutdown. The image stuttering issue was also fixed on this one. The only con that I can think of is that the buttons could be a bit better. They definitely feel a bit harder and a bit louder. And that's it for this quick review. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.